Hello, today everyone. We have a 30th anniversary edition of the Frogman. It celebrates 30 years of the Frogman line. The reference is GW-8230NT-4. It's actually sort of like a re-release or a throwback to the original Red Frogman, which was the DW-8230NT4. Um, I picked this up off an eBay seller recently. It was released back in 2023, which is why the box is a little bit faded. You open it up, standard warranty information, and then the box comes in this nice sort of papery, woody kind of box. Open it up, you get a nice little dust bag with it, and there is the watch itself. And here is the watch. I love the red. In case you didn't know, the Frogman is the only model in G-Shock's lineup where it is ISO certified to 200 meters, meaning it's been pressure tested. You can actually use and press the buttons underwater. You can see the diver's 200 meters wording on it. Any watch that has that, it means it's ISO certified for diving. So that's really nice. Um, it's got a dive time measurement, surface interval measurement, dive log memory. You've got your tide graph there, your moon graph that counts the seconds. If you just cycle through, you've got your log, you've got your tide graph that you can set. It's got world time. You've got your alarms, your stopwatch, your timer, and that's back to the home screen. The case is actually made out of titanium, as it says there, and you've also got a titanium case back in this sort of nice sandblasted finish. You've got the classic kind of grey color that you get with titanium. So this watch is pretty light at I think only 84 grams. So you've got your nice little frog motif there, and it says 30th. That's also reflected in the backlight. You got your frog, and it also says 30th down there. So you've got dual LEDs at the bottom as well. So the backlight is actually very bright at night. I've noticed the display on this is actually a lot higher end than your standard run-of-the-mill G-Shock Square 5600. The numerals are a lot more crisp and it's more high definition. The display also has sort of like a red tint to it, and I'll just bring out my Poison Dart Frog just as a comparison that has a standard screen, and you can really see the difference there. I need to mention that this only still has a mineral crystal. Given how expensive this watch is, I would have expected a sapphire. And a lot of people might say, oh, sapphire is too brittle, it will crack easily. But if you look at a lot of your mechanical dive watches nowadays, they all come with a sapphire crystal, or most of them at least. So I just don't see why they couldn't have incorporated that into this watch. Now, the back of the watch, we've got a screw down titanium case back. You've got your motif again. And then at the back of the strap, you've got this nice texture just for a little bit of grip in case you actually go diving with this thing. And then you've got your double prongs for your strap. Rubber strap holder, no metal this time. Now, here's what the watch looks like on my wrist. My wrists are relatively small. I don't know the size and I probably should measure it. I forgot to mention before that this watch is pretty hefty on paper. It is 52 by 50.3 by 18 mil, and that should theoretically not work on my wrist. Somehow it does, and it looks very good. As you can see, the strap here, people like to call that the shark fin, that overhang there, and then these two things here meant to be, I guess, the eyes of a frog, which I just love that design detail. And yeah,